A tragic aviation accident has claimed the lives of all the 13 people on board a tourist aircraft that crashed during a sightseeing flight over Peru's world-famous Nazca lines. The crash occurred near the city of Nazca in the southern Peru, turning what was meant to be a scenic aerial tour of one of the world's most iconic archaeological sites into a devastating tragedy. Well, according to Peru's Ministry of Transport and Communications, the aircraft was carrying 11 foreign tourists and 2 crew members, and there were no survivors. Authorities have launched a full-scale investigation in order to determine what caused the crash, while rescue teams confirmed that everyone on board died at the scene. The aircraft involved in the accident was a Cessna Grand Caravan C-208 registration OB 2001 that is operated by Peruvian Airline, a company that is authorized to conduct special sightseeing flights over the Nazca lines. Well, the airline has been operating these tourist flights for the past 14 years and is known for offering aerial tours that provide visitors with a unique view of the UNESCO World Heritage Site. And according to the official information that is released by the Ministry of Transportation and Communications, the aircraft departed Pisco Airport at approximately 10 p.m. local time with 11 foreign tourists and 2 crew members on board. The passengers included 7 Italian nationals between the ages of 18 and 54, 2 Spanish tourists aged 52 and 2 German tourists aged 77 and 78. The flight was commanded by pilot Americo and co-pilot Irenka. The aircraft was scheduled to conduct a sightseeing tour over the Nazca lines before returning safely to the airport. However, at around 1 p.m. while flying near Socos in the district close to Nazca, the crew reported an emergency to control tower at the Nazca aerodrome. Shortly after transmitting the emergency message, all the communication with the aircraft was suddenly lost and emergency response teams were immediately dispatched to the area. Personnel from Peru's Directorate General of Civil Aviation, aeronautical firefighters from the Peruvian Airports and Commercial Aviation Corporation, the Peruvian National Police and local rescue agencies rushed to the crash site. Unfortunately, upon reaching the wreckage, responders confirmed that there were no survivors, and the Peruvian government expressed deep sorrow over the tragedy and extended its condolences to the families of all those who lost their lives. Officials said that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is coordinating with the embassies of Italy, Germany and Spain in order to ensure that the victims' families are informed through official diplomatic channels before receiving the news through media reports. Authorities have also assured full assistance to the relatives during the identification and repatriation process. Well, Peru's Directorate General of Civil Aviation, along with the Aviation Accident Investigation Commission, has initiated a detailed technical investigation into the accident. Investigators are expected to examine the aircraft's maintenance records, weather conditions, flight communications, pilot actions and other technical evidence in order to determine the exact cause of the crash. The Ministry of Transport and Communications has stated that it will provide complete cooperation to the investigators and reaffirmed its commitment to strengthening aviation safety standards for tourist operations. The Nazca lines are among Peru's most famous tourist attractions and one of the nation's most significant archaeological treasures. And declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the enormous geoglyphs were created by the ancient Nazca civilization between approximately 500 BC and 500 AD. Spread across the desert plains of southern Peru, the giant figures depict animals, birds, plants, geometric patterns and mysterious symbols that can only be fully appreciated from the air or from specially constructed observation towers. And because of this unique feature, aerial sightseeing tours have become one of the most popular attractions for visitors from around the world. Well, every year, thousands of tourists board small aircraft to experience breathtaking views of these ancient designs from above. And this accident has once again raised serious concerns about the safety of tourist flights that are operating in the region. Peruvian authorities have not yet released any preliminary findings regarding the cause of the crash, and officials say that the investigation is likely to take time as experts carefully examine all the available evidence. Aviation specialists will also analyze the aircraft's flight path, communication records and technical systems in order to understand what led to the emergency reported moments before the contact was lost. And as Peru mourns one of the deadliest tourist aviation accidents in the recent years, questions are being raised about operational safety, emergency preparedness and the regulation of sightseeing flights over one of country's most visited heritage sites. While the tragedy has left families across Italy, Germany, Spain and Peru grieving, while the international community awaits the outcome of the official investigation that may help prevent similar accidents in the near future. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.